the reason I got out is because I took the step that way first, and then I went back.
First base coach after that play from Chisholm, and they were telling them like, hey dude, you need to tell him to get back to first or get closer to first base, because that's those type of bonehead plays can cost you an inning, can cost you a game, can cost you so many things, can cost you the division. They're in third place now, dude.
It's definitely already a disappointment. The Red Sox already jumped over you in the standings. This was my concern with Boone in this trade. Yeah, you got 3 back-end relievers like David Bernard, The Wall, and Jake Bird. But now the question mark is, how's Aaron Boone going to use them in situational moments? Is he going to make the right call? And if, as you guys seen, Aaron Boone tends to not always get it right. And he's not perfect. Every manager gets it wrong sometimes. But Aaron Boone is definitely in the hot seat right now. They're not looking great. And maybe you need a coach that's going to take you back to the fundamentals. And it's going to be able to teach these guys to play better defensively, focus more on base running and a defense. I'm not sure if Aaron Boone is definitely that answer right now. So
no.
And I mean, if they don't make the playoffs, he's out. Or a first round exit, he's out.
You think so?
Yeah. But who's gonna replace him? Who's out there that could be better than him?
That's the thing. You hear A-Rod and you hear Jeter say that back in their day, right? And we always talk about back in my day, back in this day. Everybody's gonna have their different opinions. Baseball is so much different than what it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Why? Because I feel like the game of baseball is getting way more competitive than what it was, dude. Now you have to be a built-ass freaking baseball player compared to like the 80s and 70s. I don't see the baseball players like we see them now. You see them out there and you're like, man, that guy's a freaking beast. You know, some of these guys take their shirts off and they're like ripped. Now, this type of baseball is way different. So what if you put Jeter, what if you put A-Rod out there? Are they going to be able to perform and do the managerial duties? A lot of people are saying, Jeter, you should be the manager. You know, it's different from being a captain of a team and managing a team. And we know that for sure, though. But Don Manley's out there. I don't know. Would he be one of the coaches that will step up and be like, I'll take the team? Knowing the pressure in New York.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm not sure if Don Mattingly is going to be the answer, but a lot of names are being mentioned out there, and Buck Showalter is one being thrown out there, and hoping he could close out what he had in the 90s. So, I mean, just throwing that out there. Not sure if Buck Showalter could be the difference right now. But, yeah, you're right. This Yankee team is struggling in every way. And if you ask any Yankee fan right now after this disastrous weekend, they're looking forward to the next couple months and hoping for the best, because right now, without Judge, it's a huge concern, and this team's going to get out in the first round easily the way they're performing.